We're very fortunate this morning to have Audley Knight with us, who is joining us to help us work through the Club Health Check survey and to talk to us about taking stock of where your club is. Audley received a bachelor's degree from the University of Technology in Jamaica and an MBA from Florida International University. He's a business development professional with a track record of successful business growth, revenue performance, and success. His experience includes coaching, talent management, change management, financial planning, performance management, and philanthropic operations. His global experience includes sales, speaking engagements, events and conference management, and strategic business development activities in the Caribbean, Brazil, and several cities in the USA. His Rotary service is long. His service includes club president, district Interact chair, Rotaract chair, and assistant governor. In his current role as regional membership chair, Audley assists Rotary districts through active communication, needs assessments, data analytics, and robust relationship management. He also provides enhanced support to autonomous Rotary clubs and Rotary districts by increasing clubs' memberships, supporting overall club development, growth, value propositions, and improving membership retention. Audley, thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you very much. I'm trying to remember where you found that stuff. But thank you very, very much. Let me just share my screen, and thank you very much for having me. Thank you for the invitation, DGE Paul. And this morning, and I'm seeing some familiar and friendly faces online, so I'm very happy to that. That helps to calm my nerves. But again, thank you very much. And today we're just gonna spend a few minutes to take stock of where you are. And take stock of where you are is to look back at where you've been. And I'm gonna share some numbers. I'm gonna share some thoughts and ideas on surveys, and specifically a slide on the health check. And I'll tell you what that is shortly. But taking stock of where you are, I looked at the district, and when I crunched these numbers a few days ago, the graph on the top left is kind of giving you an idea of what has happened over the past 10 years. The dark blue line are the 1 July numbers over the past 10 years. And the light blue lines would be the year to date as of May 19. So we started 1 July at 3,553 members, and year to date as of May 19, 2021, we're at 3,463. So we're actually trending downwards a little bit. But looking back again, as going back just 5 years, 5 years ago at this time, we were at 3,905. So I just wanted to share the big picture of what's happening with our district and why it's so important to take stock to see where we are so that we can know how best we can robustly move to go forward. And I really like that top 10, because once we follow through that, I'm sure these numbers will definitely change. And North America is trending downwards. So we're looking at whole different ways to do things a little bit differently, especially with our innovative Club Advocate initiative. But first, taking stock also, because I'm a membership guy, consider a membership committee, and I just wanted to share a membership committee checklist. The role of a membership committee is to write and follow an action plan, how to attract and engage members. So I'm very happy that we have such a wide audience. I'm hoping some membership committee chairs are here with us, and as many presidents-elects are also here. This one is going to be a little bit tricky as a checklist, but an effective committee, any committee, foundation, public image, service, social, or membership, should comprise of between 5 to 15 motivated members. And that way it's just to guide and implement your plan. 5 to 15 is going to be a little bit of a challenge, especially if you're a small club, but again, we're just sharing some thoughts and ideas on a checklist. And a committee's composition should allow for continuity year over year. And it should ideally try and represent a full diversity of your club's membership in your community. This one, again, we're just sharing some thoughts and ideas, and I really love your topic, which is a vibrant club workshop. Here are just some possible subcommittees that you could consider for especially medium and large clubs. Again, for a small club, hopefully it's not just a committee of one, but for a medium and large club, it may be possible to have specific committee members handling these particular things. Say, for example, you have someone specifically in your membership committee looking at attraction and recruitment. How we onboard our new members. Do we have a new member orientation session? That person could handle that. A membership committee, someone who's dealing with engagement, that works directly with the service projects and socials. Someone in the committee looking at diversity. Someone looking at specifically new clubs and membership types, satellite, alternative membership types. If your club gets membership leads from RI, that person could be the person on the committee that does that. Or somebody who loves data, loves to look at assessments, and loves doing club surveys. Someone in your committee could just handle that. So again, I know it's going to be a challenge for a small club, because if it's a small club, this one person will be doing most of this. But if you have a larger club or a medium-sized club, try and spread the work around. A lot more persons make the work a little bit easier. And at the beginning of your year, going into membership, again, you're going to hear this survey thing coming up all the time. I'm going to be saying it repetitively during the course of this session, because here we're taking stock. And the only way to really know to take stock is to find out what's happening. Have a membership committee, develop a membership development plan. Ideally, if it's possible, look at a 3 to 5 year plan. So there's continuity. Whatever ideas that you have now, let's see if we can spread that over going into 3 to 5 years. Do a club pulse check, and I'll share with you a particular document where that is concerned. It's really just a quick little survey to just find out what's happening. And I've seen a 2-hour, 3-hour discussion happen with just minimal information, minimal feedback getting from members. So again, taking stock is finding out how your members are feeling and what they're thinking. Align those goals with a list of priorities. As the membership chair and the president, you are the main cheerleader going into your year. Also taking stock, and I'm very happy DGE Paul mentioned it, is look at your membership data. Make sure that what's in DACDB, Rotary Club Central, and RI are all in sync. So there is a button there that you can click to do a check to verify that information. So taking stock is to just make sure your information is up to date and correct. And again, district and regional events, it's an excellent way to participate with other clubs, participate with different adjoining assistant governors or area governors, to do that R&D that DGE Paul mentioned, which is rip off and duplicate. That's encouraged in Rotary. I want to also remind everyone of club resources, and DGE Paul said it again, a lot of stuff is on rotary.org. You can learn about how to strengthen your membership, doing an assessment, club flexibility, stuff on engaging young professionals. And again, everything here is right in line with the topic, and also for today, which is building up, a vibrant club, but just to take stock is to just learn where we are. So I want to dive with a little bit more detail on the Rotary Club Health Check. DGE Paul will have this in soft copy. If not, we'll definitely share it with the district, and it can be housed possibly on your district website or in a Dropbox or in a folder. But the Rotary Club Health Check is a formal document that was created by Rotary International. It's actually 12 pages, and it's an excellent way for club leaders to go in, dive in, and look at specific problem areas. I love this particular document because it itemizes specific things, when you're looking at a Rotary Club Health Check. It will dive specifically into projects and ask questions about socials. It'll ask questions about your meeting and your club experience and the level of club engagement. Why I love this particular document is, once you're doing that particular health check, it also determines or identifies if there are any problem areas in any one of those sections that I mentioned before. But most importantly, it provides solutions. So this document is ready and available in soft copy. It will be shared throughout the district. It's housed on rotary.org, but for ease, I can always send this to anyone who would send me an email after we're done, but I'm sure DGE Paul will make this readily available. It's an excellent way to really find out where your club is now, to see if they're really healthy at this point. And over the next 2 months, it's an excellent time, especially for presidents-elects are going to start July 1, to really find out where you are from your members by doing this kind of assessment. Additional assessments, which I strongly suggest that we do, is some kind of survey. It can be done in person. There's also another document that works in tandem with that health check, and it's called Enhancing the Club Experience Survey. I just took one screenshot of one part of it, but what that survey does, that's like 10 pages, but for you, you could decide which particular questions you want to ask, what is relevant for you, add things that you'd like to, remove things that you don't need. And it really gives you a nice idea as to what you can really ask your club and your club members. It also spreads along if you want to ask if you agree, somewhat agree, neither agree or disagree. But the main thing going into this year to take stock is to find out from your members what's happening, how are they feeling. I love this other document I'm going to share with you. I call it a start, stop, continue document. This little sheet of paper can be held, it'll print about 6 on a letter-sized document. If you're meeting in person, or if you're starting to go back to meet in person, and you place this on the tables before your meeting and just simply ask your members what you'd like to start, what you'd like to stop, what you'd like to continue, or any kind of comments. We have seen responses like start the meetings on time, end the meetings on time, have more socials, have less socials, have more projects. The coffee is always cold. It's just things that you just wouldn't know your members are feeling and experiencing, which does affect your overall club experience. I'll share this document with DGE Paul as well in soft. Again, I've seen a 3-hour discussion happen and information that was gathered on this simple document. So again, for club leaders going into July 1, any which way that is good for you to get some information and feedback from your members, please go ahead and do that. There's also the option of doing it online. I'm sharing this particular screenshot of what I've seen a club done, or did rather, with using information from the health check, getting questions from that Enhancing the Club Experience survey, and creating something online. This particular club did 14 questions. Based on the needs of your club, you could do something in 5 questions, 7 questions. The idea is to make it simple, easy, and if your club members would be more willing to do something online and try and keep your surveys within, say, 7-8 minutes to get it completed, quick, simple, and aligned for comments, please go ahead and do that. Because again, I really, really love this particular topic about taking stock. And again, the only way you can really know how to take stock as to what's happening is to listen to your members and get feedback directly from them. So those 2 major documents are the health check, which DGE Paul will have in soft, and also getting sample questions of what you can put on your survey. It's an Enhancing Club Experience survey. So I'm really thanking DGE Paul for this opportunity just to share this, especially that little document with start, stop, continue. Again, if you have that done in your club, just say to your members, just leave it in the cart bucket on the way out, drop it in this bowl on the way out. You'd be surprised the amount of information that you can get from that. And from an RI standpoint, we do surveys too. I'm sure you may have seen one. We just wrapped up a major survey globally that was done in December 2020. And the 3 major things that Rotarians want, and the 3 major things why Rotarians join and stay, number 1 is local community service. And what we're seeing is, anecdotally over the past year during COVID, the clubs that did some kind of hands-on frequent service, they grew this year. And COVID had presented opportunities to do PPEs and food packing and partnering with different entities, with local nonprofits, with the YMCA, with churches. This is what our survey has told us about our members, which is you, local community hands-on service. That's the number 1 reasons why Rotarians join and the number 1 reason why Rotarians stay. Number two, friendship and fellowship. Your meetings and your experiences have to be irresistible. And there's a phrase that I've heard a few months ago, which I absolutely love, and a senior Rotarian mentioned it and said, if all we can do as club leaders is to make every interaction with our members, once they left that particular project, service, or meeting, someone left saying that was time well spent. That's something that we can strive at, and if we do that, I think we'd have an awesome year going forward. The third reason that we got from our survey, professional development opportunities and/or networking. So again, this is what we've learned from our survey globally, the top 3 things what members want, and in essence, why they join and why they stay. So my task today, I'm just going to wrap up really and just reminding everyone of some collective resources that's available to you. There's a membership resource guide. It's in soft copy. I'll also share that with DGE Paul. I love this particular document to death. It has 2 pages in PDF. Why I like it is there are websites and links embedded in the document. So instead of searching long and hard on Rotary.org, you can click on this document and get detailed information immediately. Obviously, Rotary.org/membership. There's tons of information there as well. This particular site I want to remind everyone of, it's our very own Zones 33 and 34 website. It's very easy to find. If you Google Rotary Zones 33, 34, it's the first thing that will pop up. It's very easy to use, very simple. I love it because that website has resource libraries, forms, applications, strategies, templates, presentations, webinars. It's just a lot of information, very easy to find in one spot. So check it out. It's an excellent, excellent resource. Your very own district website, Rotary7770.org, another resource. And of course, your very own district governor. He mentioned it earlier, so I'm very happy that DG Paul mentioned it. Reach out to him, get his mobile number if you don't have it already, and give him a call at any time. Obviously, your assistant governor that's working with you directly. That innovative club advocate, it's specific towards new club development and new and innovative ideas. It's also a fantastic resource. And also your district membership chair. Any of your district leaders are excellent collective resources going forward. So please reach out. If you even take a snapshot of this page, it's absolutely just as a reminder, reach out. These are collective resources ready and waiting for you. And last but not least, My Rotary. There are tons of information on My Rotary. There's the Learning Center. If you want to learn how to enhance your membership, how to look at surveys, to find out tips on member engagement and recruitment, all of those courses are right there on Rotary.org. So I just wanted to share that as a reminder. So that's it for me, DGE Paul. And please, if anyone or a club member would like to have an idea or dive a little bit more deeper in their club and get a particular report similar to what I showed for the district, please send me an email directly. I'd be happy to share that specific kind of reporting with your club so you could start to take stock going into your year. And if you need any additional information about surveys or the health check or to enhance your club experience or even samples of surveys or membership development plans that you may need or would like to look at going into your year, please feel free. Send me an email. I'd be super, super happy to assist. So again, thank you very, very much. And DGE Paul or District Trainer George, over to you.